legislative session is over. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Collin. Ruane. State leaders had their final discussions and the last bills were passed until the fall. KOMU 8's Emma Henderson is here in the studio to tell us what did and didn't make the cut. Employers plan to hire 5.2% more 2016 college graduates than last year, according to a report by the National Association of Colleges and Employers. KOMU 8's Katie Camerata talked with one grad about his post-college plans. She's here to tell us what she learned. Plenty of sun this afternoon, lots of scattered showers this evening. Let's go ahead and send it over to Kenton to see how long this rain will last.
Yep, thanks, Alyssa.
Keeping our attention on the weather, students at Jefferson Middle School in Columbia launched a weather balloon this morning, and KOMU 8's Tim Schmidt was there to help. Tim has helped students over the past few weeks with this project. It was supposed to happen on Monday, but it had to be moved due to bad weather. The balloon will reach 15 kilometers in the air before returning to the ground. A teacher said the coolest thing about the launch was seeing the kids' reaction. In case you're wondering, the balloon landed around 1 o'clock this afternoon near Six Flags in St. Louis.
Declining bee populations across the country are leading to a hot new hobby, beekeeping.
KOMU 8's Marissa Rubino found out how Mid-Missouri is doing its part to save our most valuable pollinators.
Boss.
Definitely an up-close look there. The university is using the advice of local beekeepers like Doover to tweak the new program. For more information on upcoming classes, go to KOMU.com.
The letter that started a major debate over transgender people using restrooms and the explanation from the White House.
Plus, a controversial item up for auction after the break, why this gun is going on sale for $65 million. With a growing backlash against long security lines, the Homeland Security Secretary says the federal government is working to reduce security lines at the nation's airports, but urged travelers to be prepared for long waits this summer. Plans include speeding up the hiring of more than 700 new transportation security officers and increasing investment in new technology to improve passenger flow. Johnson urged passengers to sign up for the PreCheck program, the TSA's expedited screening program. Facebook's under hot water after the company's former employees accused it of manipulating its trending topics segment. CEO Mark Zuckerberg responded to those allegations and says being open to all viewpoints is at the, quote, core of everything Facebook is and everything it wants it to be. The company is currently conducting a full investigation into the allegations. George Zimmerman, he's back in the news again. He has put the gun he used to kill Trayvon Martin up for auction, and those bidding prices continue to rise. The bid began on Thursday at $5,000. This morning, it multiplied to $65 million. But it looks like the ones bidding are actually internet trolls. One of the top bidders used the screen name Racist McShootface. The auction is being held on the group's United Gun Group's website. More political news. Lawsuits are still being filed over transgender bathrooms by the feds and the state of North Carolina. And now the White House is stepping in too. A White House spokesman told reporters today the Obama administration is urging public schools to allow transgender students to use the bathrooms matching the gender they identify with. This was issued, according to the White House, at the request of schools and parents. The letter does not carry the force of law, but it does warn schools that don't comply could face legal action or even a loss of federal funds. The House Energy and Commerce Subcommittee on Oversight and Investigation held a hearing today on traumatic head injuries in youth sports. Experts testified equipment is only a small part of the solution to solving the problem of concussions. More work needs to be done on prevention. The CEO of a group that teaches schools how to practice with fewer injuries says a large number of concussions are happening on high school practice fields. An Air Force general became the first woman to lead a top-tier U.S. warfighting command today. Lori J. Robinson, who you see right there, will now take charge of the North American Aerospace Defense Command and the U.S. Northern Command in Colorado. Robinson is one of just 2 female 4-star generals in the Air Force. She has an extensive background in command and control. That's the science of orchestrating military operations across a broad area.
Brazil's embattled President Dilma Rousseff held a news conference with members of the foreign press today.
This is after Brazil's Senate voted 52-22 to impeach her. Right now, Rousseff is suspended from office as she awaits trial. She was accused of using accounting tricks to hide budget deficits and bolster an embattled government. She is replaced by Michel Temer, who immediately ousted nearly her entire government. And keeping our attention on Brazil, the interim health minister tried to assure the public today the government has enough funds to fight the Zika outbreak. Ricardo Barros is part of the new interim government that was put in after Rousseff was suspended. He asked mayors to keep working to eliminate mosquito breeding grounds. The country has confirmed thousands of cases of the birth defect that has been associated with Zika. London's new mayor, Sadiq Khan, says he would welcome Donald Trump to London to educate him about Islam. That's a direct quote from him. Khan says Trump's ignorant views on Islam were, quote, playing into the hands of extremists. Khan told NBC News he would like to introduce himself, quote, as a mainstream Muslim. Despite the invitation, the mayor says he supports Hillary Clinton for president and would actively campaign for her.
Tuesday.
So we won't have to worry about any rain for graduation.
Exactly.
And speaking of graduation, this is Collin's last show. It's the nature of KOMU. We have a lot of students that come through here, but I'm pretty sure there are no students I have anchored quite so many shows
We have to
with.
go back and check just to make sure, but we have done a lot of shows together, and it's been great working with you the past few years. And
How many
Tell
years
us
have
where
you
you're
been at
headed.
KOMU?
I am headed to WOWT in Omaha. It's the NBC affiliate up there, so I'll stay in the NBC family, and I'll be sure to visit mid-Missouri a lot still. So definitely be sure to say hi every once in a while, and see you guys again.
All right. Well, congratulations to everyone who is graduating this weekend. It should be maybe a little chilly, but
Yeah,
pretty
graduate
nice.
jacket.
It will be chilly, maybe some breeze as well, but overall not bad.
Have a great weekend.